Hey YouTube, this is Sean again, aka CarDude100, and today I'll be teaching you the King Ace trick or the changing aces trick. And so I'm going to perform it first, and then I will show you how to do it, as always. So as you can see, I have the four aces here. Okay, very nice ace of spades, by the way, on the Bicycle Masters deck, and so. So as you can see, there are the four aces. Okay, and so if I snap my fingers once, the ace of spades disappears. Okay, if I snap my fingers again, the ace of spades and the ace of hearts disappear. Snap my fingers again, then everything disappears except for the ace of clubs. Snap my fingers once more, and everything disappears. Now if I can just rub it in, I think they can change. So now I snap my fingers, and I have the four kings. Snap my fingers again, and the king of hearts disappears. Snap my fingers again, and the king of hearts and the king of spades disappears. Snap my fingers again, everything disappears except for the king of clubs. Snap my fingers once more, everything disappears. But again, sometimes people can change. So okay, that was a pretty interesting trick when I first learned it. It took me a little while to understand and to get the moves down. So what you're gonna need for this trick is the four aces and the four kings. So this is how you set it up. You have the four kings face down, and then the four aces face up. And so what you're gonna do at first, you're gonna show them you have the four aces, and so you pull off the top two like that. Then with the third card, you're gonna pull it off, but you're gonna keep it. You're gonna keep it up with your ring, ring and middle finger like that. So then when you show the king, the other card, when you slide it back on, you're putting the third card back on top. It's very important that you do that, or else you will screw up the trick and it won't work. So then you have two aces on top, the four kings face down, and then the two aces on bottom. And so now what you're gonna do, you're gonna show them again that you have the four aces, and to do that little trick, you put your thumb right at the bottom of the ace of spades, you pull it out like that, and then you move the whole packet up a little bit, and then in the back you grab it with your middle and index finger like that, and there you can see the king of hearts. So but they don't see any kings, they just see that. And then so if you sometimes you don't have to do this very obviously, but sometimes you can just like slip the whole packet out and then put it on top, and then so that's what you do. You take the whole packet, the kings and everything, you put it on top for the first two ones, and then you shake it or snap your fingers, and the ace of spades disappears. Once again, you do that motion throughout the whole trick, and then you put this whole packet on top again, and snap your fingers, and the ace of hearts disappears. And then once you have two face down and two face up, you're gonna put the whole packet back together exactly how it was, and you take the top card and move it to the bottom like that. So and then you snap your fingers again, and everything except for the ace of clubs disappears. Again, you put the packet exactly how it was, and you move the top card to the bottom. Snap your fingers again, and they all disappear. So then you put it back exactly how it was, and you can do a shape twister or a shape shifter. I can, if you comment, I will post those videos for you. But for what I do, I try not to do it very obvious. I cover it up and kind of rub my hand, and then you can kind of see the king. But so what you do, you just kind of rub it, and then the kings appear, but you really it's the aces are, or no, that's a king, but the aces are in the middle, and then you have the two kings at the bottom, two kings on the top, and so once you flip that over, then you're gonna snap and show them that all the cards turn to kings, and then you're gonna take the whole packet again. Remember, for the first two, you take the whole packet and put it on top. For the last two, you take the top card and move it to the bottom. So you take the whole packet, put it to the top. This will make one of the kings disappear. So then you do that motion again, and the king of diamonds disappeared. Move the packet to the top. Snap your fingers. The king of clubs disappeared. Then you put it back exactly how it was. Very important that you do it exactly how it was, or else the trick just won't work. Then you take the top card, move it to the bottom, and you snap your fingers, and everything except for the king of spades disappears. Top card, move it to the bottom, snap your fingers, everything disappears. And there's a fancy little ending if you like, uh, because all the then like what you do, you can do a double lift, and put the bottom two to the bottom. It's the top two to the bottom. I'm sorry, and then you do the shape twister again, and it shows the ace of spades. And what you can do, you can drop the last four cards. It's kind of tricky. I don't do it, but all I say is that people can change and garbage. And so what you do, you just drop the four kings either on the deck or in your lap or something, and then you can, so they're out of the picture right now, and then you flip this over, and you flip over every single card and show them that you only have the four aces. It's a little bit more of a dramatic ending, but it's a lot harder, and I figured not to tell it in this tutorial. But yeah, it's an awesome trick, and I'm sorry that if it's so long, but please comment and rate, and my website will be in the description, and it'll probably be on this video somewhere. So yeah, please comment and rate, and give me some ideas. Thanks.